Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Star. So happy that you came in to talk to me tonight. I also want to let you know that if you have not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. The bell will let you know when I go live. I will be doing things like pick a card or a stone. I'll be doing all those things. But I will still be doing the lives the way that I do them so that you guys can come in and ask some questions. I do notice that I have one person in the room. Welcome. Hopefully you can hear me. You've already, acknowledged that there are some things that you have to approve before they'll let you be in here. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start. I got to unplug from this. All right, unplug from mass consciousness. I just want to make sure this is really what this means. Yeah, they want you to think outside the square. This is the Lightworker Oracle card. And really, we're all going towards spirituality. And I do have love and I have all of those things. But I wanted to start out with that because we need to become more conscious, more aware of exactly everything that's going on around us, especially in this day and age. And the Lightworker Oracle, it says there is a belief system based on fear, doubt, and distrust that is known as mass consciousness. Okay, so they want us to kind of step out of that box and go, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and trust and believe that, I'm going to be okay here, or I have a higher purpose or a higher reason for what's going on in life. And so that being said, we also have the angel of meditation for you. So for anybody that doesn't meditate, basically, close your eyes. You can put on anything here from YouTube. Welcome to the room. You can put the YouTube meditations. You can sit and think if you want to clean your chakras at the same time. Sometimes people, like when I try to do it in, like when you look at 3D dimension pictures, I try to look through the meditation and I can see it easier that way, all the pictures they want to show me. And then all of a sudden I'm looking at them in a conscious way. I can see exactly what's going on. So meditate this week for sure. All right, now, for anybody who wants some help this week with money, I've got the Five of Abundance, and I'm going to go ahead and read what it says. Okay. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Okay, so not this week. And maybe not next week, but it's coming. And that's an awesome, awesome, awesome thing. All right, let me grab a couple others. I do have love, but I'm going to save that for last. Now, instead of grabbing any tarot cards, I grabbed a lot of oracle cards today. And for anybody that's on here from my other job, I do apologize. Once I missed the first hour because they moved me up, I got all of them taken. Okay, now, the River Queen. This is the hidden realm. Flow, letting go. And it says natural movement. Okay, so what we know is that just do your thing, do your own thing. Again, in this day and age, please look around and see what's around that you may need to be aware of. But things are happening, again, with the trust and the faith. And if you just allow everything, and there is a pattern here. If you just allow the universe, say, okay, I have faith in you. I'm going to go ahead and give you this faith and opportunity. All right, we also got the sensitivity card. Again, this has been kind of one of those weeks, and I've been oversensitive myself. Okay, so that being said, you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Some of you don't even know what that is. You don't even know that your spirituality, your clairaudient, your clairvoyant, any of those things are kicking in. Maybe even just empath. Empath is when you feel other people's feelings, and you're just not sure why you feel so sad all of a sudden. Sea salt bath will help take care of that. Sage, use some sage. You want the white sage for that too. And you can find yourself a nice little affirmation that makes you feel comfortable online, and then say that as you sage. I make mine simple, and I just say negative, negative, go away, only positive here to stay. If I feel like there's something in the air, I know for a fact my house is clean because I had an Akashic Records reading done on it. But if you feel like there's something else here and you need to protect it more, then of course I would go online and find one that was more specific. So we have 2 cards today, and they are my butterfly cards. And you're going to notice I am the butterfly clan, and that's the Indian clan for any air sign. All right, so volunteer. All right, again, volunteer, but please be careful, where you're volunteering at. Know what you're doing. Know who you're with. Know what your surroundings are. Also, welcome the new. There is going to be a ton of new this week. I know they're so beautiful. Butterflies are so beautiful. There's going to be a ton of new that comes in, not just this week. It's going to be ongoing for the month of August. Okay, so that's welcome it in. Okay, and then we have the full moon card. All right, the full moon is all about like culmination and completion. And full moon, we ask for things to be taken out of our lives. If we're ready to let something go, we ask for that to be, we write it down and either keep it under the pillow or burn it outside. Be careful with that in some places. Make sure you burn it in like a trash can or something that won't catch fire. But when you have a new moon, like we had 2 last month, you get to ask for new things to come into your life, a new relationship. Be very specific. Don't just say you want a new relationship. Say you want a new relationship that's long-term, faults and all. You want the whole shebang. If you don't want the whole shebang, then don't ask for that. Just, say you want somebody new to come in. Now, this is not a love card, but it's not the love deck. But we do have commitment. And as you can see, that is a relationship. Also, again, coming together. Again, relationships. And the One Ring Circus. Okay, these are all the same. It's all the same deck. All right, and basically what this tells me, and the One Ring Circus isn't like what you think it is. The One Ring Circus means that you're like the magician. You're perfectly capable of doing everything and anything all by yourself. It's more than a jack of all trades, master of none. It's more than that. If you have a problem, figure it out. We're just going to figure it out. And then we're going to do it. All right, also gifts from God and Archangel Sandalphon. All right, so we have, again, we're sensing a pattern here. The angels are coming to help at this particular moment because we need it. Archangel Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Now, that being said, definitely it's golden opportunity. If there's anybody on here under 18, I do apologize. But a golden opportunity is on the way in for you guys, and this is an Ascended Master card. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So along with the gifts from God, this makes sense. All right. I also have messages, and it won't be for all of you, but I just want to go ahead and tell you from a mother, wife, sister, or daughter who is in heaven. Lady Nada wants to make sure you understand that they are sending their love and that they are doing very well. Maybe you're worried about them, but they want to let you know that that's okay. We're good. And that can go for grandmothers, aunts, anybody that's a female. All right, Ascended Masters. Now, I've been seeing like 888. I have a lot of people saying they see 444. I just saw 444 myself today on the side of a car. 800. Now, different things are different. Some have to do with money. Like 888, you're going to get some unexpected money. It's winging its way to you. 444 is your angels surrounding you, protecting you. They're going to 800 as well. It talks about, just have patience. There is some money on its way into you. Don't worry about it. Now, if anybody wants to ask a question, just type it in there. All right, so then I did the Journey of Love card. And before I do the love cards, we kind of have to understand where we're at in the love cycle. Okay, and this week, it's within nothing, there is everything. Okay, so some of you may say, how is that possible? Well, hey, darling. If you've been thinking of a question, 333 is a hard yes. Okay, let me tell you right now what 333 means. But basically what's going on is the angels are letting you know that they are around you. You are completely surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by the benevolent ascended masters. So basically I just gave you the answer to that question. So any kind of, and you can look it up in the book. Like, you can look it up online or anything. No, that's not. No, you can. You can do that. Be specific, though. You don't want him to die. Or her. All right, now, so within nothing, there is everything. Okay? So, but you'll notice there is a bunch of stuff floating around in there. Right, then you would say it that way. Move on to a new job. They gotta go. Yep. Okay, so what this card really means too, as well, is the angels are there. They're helping you, sort of like when God says, I walk beside you. Oh, well, they're going to leave then anyway. There will be a lot of issues. As you recall, I say don't start a new job during Mercury retrograde. Don't do it. There will be issues. Yeah, they probably won't be. Yeah. But you want it to happen a little bit quicker, so it's okay to help it along. Okay, so anyway, so again, we have help as far as even the journey of love goes. And the reason why I wanted to say that one before I said any of the others is because we definitely have new love that's on the way in. Okay, so if you're not looking at somebody or you don't have somebody, new love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Maybe not today, but it's very highly possible, right? Coming in. Connection again. So, things were really slow in July. I would tell people you don't want a new love, you don't want a new job, you really don't even want to apply for one. Don't even go out on a date. Don't take anybody's phone number. If you want it to be long term, I don't know what we did without all this information, but now that we know it, we know when we want to keep something. Okay, so I got the forgiveness card too. Some of us need to remember that forgiveness is a part of love as well. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So maybe we need to let those go for this new love to come on its way in this new connection. So if that's said, and don't try not to find somebody to come into your life. You messed up. We're always messing up, girl. God knows we're human. Okay, now, this person that's out there looking for you guys, this is what this person is saying. And I know that they're a soulmate, okay, because it says, love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to. So again, we're sensing a pattern here. It says, you, my beloved, are like a ray of golden sunshine. I breathe in your love and all my concerns just melt away. And all that is left is pure joy. Thank you, my beloved soulmate. Now, we have to remember soulmates are kind of like, some can come and some can go. Sometimes they're just here for a little bit of time. Okay, so we basically need to figure out what that is. If you have somebody and you have their information, Karen, I'll go ahead and definitely look for you. But time. It says you are trying too hard. Give it time. So this week, maybe not the best time to try to get into a love connection, but there is definitely a lot of you that are going to get into a love connection. Okay. So, and that being said, Jilly, somebody has an Aunt Jilly, or they called this person Jilly. Wasn't that the name of that one on The Magical Witch or something? That had Sandra Bullock in there? Wasn't her name Jilly? The sister? That's interesting. But somebody named Jilly wants to send a chat. So it may not be for, you? Is it for you? whoever it's for, and it could be for more than, right. It can be more for more than one, one person. But I'm going to do the, right. Yeah. The name was Jilly. I was pretty sure it was that. Practical Witch or Practical Magic. There we go. Practical Magic. Thank you, whoever just said that. Now, these are my truth-telling cards, and I don't like to get these out unless I actually have to. All right, so for those of you who are maybe getting married directly, and the question that you have is, oh my gosh, is this going to be a good marriage? Did I do good? I'm noticing they may have changed a little bit. The answer to that is yes, it's going to be a good marriage. So if you're looking to get married here directly, now I'm talking here directly, I'm not talking about next year. Right now, I'm talking about directly. The answer to that question is yes. I have the moon when near. It's a good omen. Hang on, when distant. So there will be some suspicion. A lot of you will look at life with life and strong fellow feeling, which is good. There is an enemy for somebody. Like for you, Karen, it could be the coworker. But they're in the challenge. Maybe you're just not quite sure who these people are or who this person is. Will it become known? Well, new moon, you can ask for that. Yeah, the sun is also shining as well. 7, 8, 11, 13. Definitely good news on the way in. It did talk about if you need a helping hand with money this week, and I could actually get another money card out here. Make sure to accept it. My problem is this. I want to get it over with. Not the reading per se. It's just that I talk and then. All right, bountiful nature. It says, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and remind you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Again, that goes in with the meditation. So that being said, we don't realize just how much we're actually, sounds like one of the twin grandbabies crying. We don't realize how much just going outside, and we really don't need to make Mother Nature any madder than what she is. So if you know that you can plant a tree somewhere or help something out in that department, please do so. And by the way, there's people who's wondering about their health as well. That looks like that's pretty good. It's not going to be bad. I thought I grabbed one of these cards. I guess I didn't. Hey, you. Who's Curly K? All right, let go. It says walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. What's your name? Obviously, you know me. So there could be a situation that everybody needs to walk away from. Like all I can see is the Curly K. What you doing? Hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you have a question you may want to ask before, let's do the angel cards. I'm trying to stay away from the tarot cards, but I'll get them out if I have to. I know. Okay, so some of you also maybe have given up on that. Still? Have mercy, girl. All right, Mystique, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. That's always a good welcome thing. Also, Maya, see schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. And you've got Archangel Gabriel, so that's all about life purpose. That's also talking about communication in the arts. So some of you may, like me, this is, communication. Other people maybe like to draw or do whatever it is that they want to do. But it says, please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. And that's Archangel Gabriel. And then, Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Miss Susan, you want to ask a question here before? I would imagine that you do. You're going to have to remind me. I know he's a Virgo. 827? I think so. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I remembered it the whole time. Now tell me what yours is. I know it's Sag, I think. Sag or Scorpio. 11 something, I think. 1122. I knew it was like right there on the cusp. All right, let me shuffle these up for you. Is your husband still around? Who's the male fire sign? Well, I mean, that's a blessing. You're about to figure out your love life, but who's the male fire sign? There's the male fire sign. He's homebound. You know, I know what you meant. Knowing what is going on with his wife and stuff, I don't know. Sometimes you may feel like this is a relationship that's not going to go very far. And then I've got things like a love choice. And I know at one point, two aces, of course, you'll see each other again. Judgment means, you know, kind of like Dorothy from Oz. You know, you go through a whole bunch of stuff, but then she finds her way home. Aha moments. Religion, spirituality, marriage. That's all in the challenge. Did something happen? Because I got the 5 of Cups. Maybe you think that, you know. But you do figure out your love life. This King of Fire could be somebody else on the way in. In Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I know there was another one like in California or something. There's another one somewhere. How's that for a memory? Hey. Okay, so it's her partner is Danielle, 8/14/87. I know, right? It's my angels. I never lie. It's the angels that help me. Okay, so the partner is Danielle, 8/14/87, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I grab up the cards. So how have you been? Probably should have got the truth cards out. But how soon do you think? I actually think this is going to turn okay. Now, once they're there and they see how things run there, there could be some back and forth with that. For instance, when I moved from Pennsylvania many years ago to Tennessee, even the way they paid their bills was backwards. And it was just, you know, so tell them before they move, make sure that they investigate with as many things as they can. I have the leader card at the end. I got the 10 of Cups at the front. I have a reunion too. Now, is Lindsay an air sign? I have a Queen of Air in the next 30 days and a reunion. And I have feeling vulnerable. But all in all, okay, that's what I thought. The star in the challenge position actually bodes well, because even though they may feel like I'm not quite sure I want to do this, I mean, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains. Yes, there's definitely going to be a change in life for them, but it doesn't look terrible. When was she offered the job? I think somebody else wants the job, or is it that you don't want them to go? Okay. Somebody could definitely try to stop this, just so you know, and you have a heads up. Could be a younger male air sign. Well, right. Well, I imagine. Once they make an offer, and I feel like they will make an offer. Once they make an offer, I would ask for 10,000 extra. Might meet in the middle with 5. Um, it just looks like a good thing. It does. I mean, there'll be some changes and adjustments. Now, how far away? What state? Remind me what state you live in. I mean, Canada's a big deal. Very big deal. Definitely a different place. Anybody else got another question? That's a big deal. That's a big difference. Yeah, it's like they were showing me like down at the bottom, but you're not quite at the bottom, but yeah. Wow. It'll be a big difference from Memphis for sure. But it actually looks kind of good. Don't try to talk them out of it, woman. They'll just grow to resent you a little bit. You don't want that. They'll figure it out on their own if they're not meant to be there. Unfortunately, we can't learn our kids' lessons. She did. But you said Canada, right? Because Canada's still further than New Jersey. It's definitely different. So they need to learn as much as they can, like how they pay their bills, even clean down to, like can they be late with their electric, or, do they let you have extra time? I mean, I'm telling you, clean down to even way you pay bills. It's insane. And the cost of living would be more expensive, probably. So she would definitely need to ask for more money, extra amount of money. I would ask for 10,000 higher than what they offer, unless she feels like the angel keeps showing me 10,000. Just ask for an extra 10,000, see what she gets. I mean, if she's meant to go, nothing you say, no amount of money that she asks for would be enough to say no. Who's Pisces? The husband? Or the California guy? My grandbabies are very good. I have one over here right now, Nick. Nick and Gabe are here. You have one in Canada? But that's where M was from, right? Christian likes his dad eat too much. We'll take Nick home tomorrow and get Christian for a night, but okay. But M still lives where you live, right? Or do you? Oh, he's originally from Pakistan. Gotcha. Gotcha. So there's just him right now? Okay. M? Wait, did M move to Pakistan? Is that what you're saying? Okay. But you want to know about this Pisces? No. Okay. Will you ever get over M? Well, I always wanted you to, but it always came across as that you was never gonna. Cool, cool. Well, let me pick a thing up. Yeah, the Fool. So, sometimes when we know somebody is, say, for instance, our twin flame, and we can't really be with that person, but we know that the connection is very special. Sometimes it's so crazy that we just never really get to be with them. And then we get to the point where, okay, so now I have to get over them. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. If the universe keeps sending you signs, you may need to walk away from him, probably temporarily. But if they keep sending you signs, then you're going to be like, you know what? How come I'm supposed to get away, get over this person if the universe doesn't even stop? So with the Fool, I would say, they're asking you to take a risk and do it, but could also go like, you're foolish to try. One of those insane, we do not have the answer to that question right this second deals. Oh, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So basically, here's what I would do if you're trying to, if you're trying to want to get over him, then, do that. Throw that out with the full moon. Tell him, you want to move on from him, and see if the universe lets you. I mean, I know this one person where they want to, move away from a person, but the universe just keeps throwing that person, no matter what, like the state they live in, maybe their initials. It's just crazy. So just see what the universe does once you tell the full moon that you want to, walk away from this because you feel like it's not in your best interest. You're really not getting anything out of it but headache and heartache. All right, ladies. On that note, who's Allie? Somebody else you talk to? Is that? Girl, you got me confused. You do the same. I know. I'm like, we'll have to take care of this one another time. The grandbaby has had enough. I'm over my 30 minutes. All right, guys. Many, many blessings. You have a wonderful rest of the evening, okay? They're all in Canada? Wow. Ali is in Canada. Gotcha. We'll talk about it next time. Bye.